The Little Seed's Big Dream. Once upon a time in a colorful meadow, there was a tiny seed named Sprout. Sprout was not like the other seeds. It dreamt big dreams, while the other seeds were content to grow into ordinary flowers. Sprout dreamt of becoming the most extraordinary tree in the entire meadow. From the moment it was planted in the rich, nurturing soil, Sprout's little heart beat with determination. It would spend its days soaking up the warm sunlight and its nights resting under the twinkling stars, imagining the day it would stand tall and proud, providing shade and shelter for all the creatures in the meadow. As Sprout began to grow, it faced challenges. There were days when storms tried to wash it away, and strong winds tried to uproot it. But Sprout persevered, knowing that every challenge was a step toward his bigger dream. It learned to appreciate the rain to quench its thirst and the wind to make it stronger. One day, when the Sprout reached a moderate height, he noticed that other flowers were whispering around him. They laughed and murmured, "Why does Sprout think it can grow into the most magnificent tree? It's just a little seed." Sprout's feelings were hurt by the comments, but he refused to give up on his dream. A wise old butterfly named Harmony saw Sprout's determination. She fluttered and slowly came closer to Sprout. With a kind smile, Harmony said, "Dear Sprout, don't let the doubts of others cloud your dreams. Remember, even the tallest trees were once tiny seeds. Believe in yourself, and one day, you will grow into something spectacular. Will become." Encouraged by Harmony's words, Sprout stood a little taller. It continued to take lessons from the sun, rain, and wind, being grateful for each experience that brought it closer to its dream. The weather changed and the seedling grew into a young plant. Its branches were spread out and its leaves were shining in the sunlight. Seeing Sprout's progress, the other flowers began to realize that maybe the dreams weren't so foolish after all. Some even started dreaming big dreams of their own. However, Sprout's journey was not over yet. It faced its biggest challenge yet when the grasslands faced severe drought. The once lush landscape dried up, and the Sprout's leaves began to wither. Doubts creep in and Sprout wonders if he will ever achieve his dream. Just as Sprout was about to give up, a group of kind animals gathered from the meadow. They gave drops of water, shared patches of shade, and whispered words of encouragement. The plains community comes together to help Sprout through tough times. With new strength and resilience, the Sprout survived the drought. Its leaves began to bloom again, and it stood taller than before. The meadow, once skeptical, now marveled at Sprout's perseverance and the power of his dreams. At last, the day came when the Sprout grew into a magnificent tree, which cast a wide, welcome shade over the entire meadow. Animals took shelter in its branches, and flowers bloomed under its magnificent canopy. Sprout's dream had come true, and it not only grew into a giant tree, but inspired the entire meadow to dream big. The moral of the story is this: no dream is too big, and no seed is too small to bring about change. In the face of challenges and doubts, perseverance and self-belief can turn even the smallest dreams into reality. Like Sprout, children are capable of achieving greatness if they hold on to their dreams and surround themselves with a community that supports and believes in them.